Hey yogis, good morning. Thank you for joining me on your mat today. I can't wait to flow with you. Today we are going to start on our backs. We have a nice, fun, funky flow today. So I'm really looking forward to it. If you want a block, definitely have a block available for you at the top of the mat. And as always, Spotify playlist is linked in the comment section. So once you meet me on your back, let's press play on the Spotify playlist and let's get going. Let's get moving together. Meeting me on your back, taking your time to get there. Never any rush. I love a big good morning stretch. Maybe this is your first time on your mat today, so just welcome yourself here. Just land. There is nothing to do, there is nowhere to go. Let's just be for a quick second. Maybe you shimmy the shoulder blades together, open up the heart and the chest, a little shimmy of the hips and the glutes. Let the ankles roll open, the palms plant anywhere that serves. And just kind of be for a moment. Let your mat hold you. Let's start taking some intentional breaths. So, inhaling fully, filling up the belly. And this gentle exhale. Inhale, we fill, belly fills like a balloon. Let it go. Together we fill. Together we soften. A few more times on your time. Okay, just a couple breaths here, intentionally filling up the belly and the chest, and exhaling everything out of the mouth, just softening even more as we just melt. Plenty of time for movement today, my friends. So let's just enjoy this stillness for a minute together, okay? Let's take two more breaths right here. Last one. Inhaling fully through the nose. Lips stay pierced, exhaling through the nose. And beginning our Ujjayi breathing, let's build just a little bit of heat. Inhale through the nose. Press the tongue to the top of the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Just creating a little bit of constriction through the throat, making that nice oceanic sound. Two more. Last round. Inhale, big good morning stretch. Arms reach up overhead, point and flex through the toes. Try not to get a muscle cramp. And as you exhale, banana, let's crawl our ankles over to the right corner of our mat. Cross that left ankle on top. And then just crawl your shoulders and your upper body to that right corner. Maybe you catch onto your left wrist while you're here. But I do want you to find some softness. So allowing the shoulders to soften into the mat, allowing the body to melt back down. So adjust yourself so you can be comfy here. Breathing in fully to left side body, feeling that nice expansion. And then just exhaling and softening here. Your next inhale unwinds you. Come through center, big good morning stretch. And the exhale crawls the ankles over to the left. Right ankle crosses over left. And we crawl our upper body over to that left corner. Maybe we catch our right wrist. Our sides are different, right? Mobility is different on both sides. The sensations are different. So adjust. Meet yourself where you are, right here. Breathing in fully to right side body. And breathing out. The inhale lengthens us for a big good morning stretch. And exhale, knees towards your chest. Interlace your fingers around your shins and just start drawing some nice circles. Gentle massage on the low back. Opposite direction. I always forget how good this feels, even though I do it in every single class. Every time I do it, it's one of those like, this feels so good. Okay, drop the soles of the feet right down. Shins are at number 11's, palms face down, flat next to your hips, glute bridge. Inhale, we rise on up. Exhale, we roll down. Think about mid back first, then low back, then sit bones. Inhale, we rise, pressing through all four corners of the feet. Squeeze the glutes. Use that posterior chain to lift you. Exhale, we just roll back down. Inhale, glute bridge. Squeeze the glutes. We rise. Hamstrings are enabling us to lift, lift, lift. Exhale, slow and steady. Inhale, glute bridge. We rise up. And this time, just kind of drag your right toes back a little bit and just hover them in space. Yeah, and then drop it back down. And then drag your left toes back and just kind of hover them in space. Yeah, drop them back down and then roll all the way down. Nice. Inhale, big good morning stretch. One more time. And exhale, knees to chest. We'll start to rock and roll the length of our spine, and we will meet in a tabletop position. All fours. Just crawl up and down the mat. You know, I like to just crawl a little bit for a moment as we find a space that works for us. Center mat's always really nice too because we move so much throughout our classes that finding part of the mat where you have enough space to move left, right, up, down is honestly the best, right? Inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, we puff and round, push the earth away. Inhale, belly drops, gaze rises. Exhale, we puff and round. Your time, your moves. Enjoy 3 full rounds of breath, either in a cat-cow. I love a good barrel roll, perhaps some hip circles. If you're doing your barrel rolls, let's pivot to the opposite direction. Breath is steady, breath is present. Wherever you are, one more round. Tabletop is where we're meeting. Just wag the tail side to side. Maybe send the neck side to side. Inhale, belly drops, gaze rises. Exhale, neutralize. As you extend that right leg, keep the balls of the right foot on the ground and start to shift your weight forward and back. Palms are nice and flat. Start to pull your fingertips back just a hair, keeping your palms flat on the ground. That way we can distribute our body weight nice and evenly throughout all of our fingers. Next time you're forward, go ahead and stay there. Hover your right toes in space. Squeeze that glute. Breathe in. Exhale, Kundalini tabletop. Right knee taps behind the left. And then inhale to abduct. Come to a 90-degree angle. Yes, exhale, Kundalini. We tap. Inhale, we rise up, abduct. 2 more just like that. Exhale, we tap, we squeeze. Inhale, we lengthen and lift. Last round, exhale. Inhale. Meet me in a cat pose. Right knee meets the left. Exhale. Inhale, belly drops, gaze rises, cow pose. Exhale, we neutralize, extending the left leg. Balls of the left foot stay on the earth, and we start to just shift forward and back. There's a slight protraction between our shoulder blades, pushing the earth away. Our crown is reaching nice and long, so our neck is engaged and not dropping. Next time you're forward, stay there. Hover your left toes in space, squeeze the glutes, work posterior chain, breathe in. Exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, we abduct, left knee reaches up like a fire hydrant. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we cross and crunch. 2 more. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we crunch. Last round, my friend. Inhale, we lift. Left knee meets the right. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, tuck your toes. Exhale, turbo dog. Hover your shins, send your sit bones back. Drop your gaze and your neck through your shoulders. As you inhale, tabletop, shift your weight forward. Exhale, little baby chaturanga all the way to the belly. Extending your left arm nice and long like a wing, hugging your right heel to your glute. Breathe in. Exhale, scorpion tap. We just roll over. Balls of the right foot find the earth behind your left knee. Head is supported on the mat. So if it's hovering in space, go ahead and drop it down. Give yourself that release. If it's uncomfortable, make a fist with your right hand to go underneath your left temple. That's really nice. It feels super comfortable, even if the head has space. One more breath in. Yeah, one more breath out. Inhale, start to slowly roll back onto your belly. And as you exhale, let's get that right side. Right arm reaches out like a wing. You can also cactus it if you want to get a little bit deeper into the shoulder. Hug your left heel towards your glute, and then exhale, little scorpion tap. We just roll right over. Head is nice and heavy. Maybe you make a fist with your left hand for your right temple. And we get to enjoy 2 full breaths here. So breathe in fully. Let it go. Last round. And soften. Inhale, we roll back onto our belly. Let's build some heat. Exhale, high plank. Down dog, hips go nice and high. Full body breath in as you start to pedal out your dog. And a lion's breath out. Yeah, inhale, we fill. Exhale, lion's breath, heels get heavy. Inhale, we fill, rise high onto your toes. Exhale, lion's breath, heels get heavy. Last time, inhale, rise high onto your toes. Exhale, heels get heavy, lion's breath. Just settle in. Settle into your downward facing dog. You can pedal it out. You can find some stillness. Whatever serves you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time it is when you're joining me. It is early morning over here in Phoenix. It is about 6:30 in the morning. So thank you so much for being on your mat with me today. It's always such an honor and pleasure. Inhale, we roll high plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, all the way to the belly. Inhale, little baby cobra. Squeeze the glutes, hug the shoulders back and together. Exhale to soften. Inhale, tuck your toes, high plank. Down dog. One more just like that. Inhale, we roll, big wave. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, all the way to the belly. Elbows hug in. Inhale, floating cobra, palms float. Press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Work posterior chain. Breathe in. Breathe out, soften. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Look at the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Load your spring. Little baby steps till we meet in a forward fold and then a ragdoll. So catch opposite elbows. Have a generous bend in your knees. Maybe you draw some figure eights. Perhaps you bounce up and down. And if this bind isn't serving you right now, what also feels super good is interlacing your fingers behind your head and neck and just using that as a little extra weight, mindful weight, to kind of bounce here. You can still draw some figure eights. Take whatever serves. 2 more full rounds of breath. Releasing whatever bind you have. Halfway lift. Inhale, flat back, crown reaches. Exhale to soften. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, so generously bend your knees. We roll up, head and neck are last. Arms reach up overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, we cactus. Bend your knees, lift your gaze. Inhale, we lengthen. Palms through heart center. Exhale, forward fold. We just hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide the palms up the shins. Press your palms into your shins to pull your shoulders away from your ears. Yeah, exhale, forward fold. Let's do that one more time because it feels really good. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms into your shins. Press your shins into your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Circle sweep these arms all the way up. Extended mountain. Exhale, we cactus. Bend the knees, lift the gaze. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we swan dive, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Generous bend in the knees. Halfway lift, inhale, proud spine. Right heel hugs flamingo. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step it all the way back. Spine is nice and long. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg flies. Exhale, bend the left knee. Open up the left. And once you're completed in this direction, we'll get the other direction. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Square the hips off, dial the toes down. Exhale, cheetah knee to nose. 3-legged, big breath in. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Three-legged, inhale. Left knee, right tricep, exhale. Three-legged, breathe in. Cheetah, breathe out. Turbo dog, load your spring. Chaturanga, all the way to the belly. Inhale, floating cobra. Exhale to soften. Inhale, tuck your toes, high plank. Downward facing dog is where we're meeting. Pedal it out. Reset, just slowly building heat this morning. Look at the top of your mat, bend your knees, load your spring. Exhale, we travel our way. Halfway lift, inhale, proud spine, palms press into the shins, shins press into the palms. Forward fold. Root to rise, circle, sweep these arms all the way up. Exhale, we cactus, open up the chest, draw the elbows down, lengthen, breathe in. Palms through heart space, exhale, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale, flamingo, left heel squeezes to the glute. Exhale, runner's lunge, step the left leg long. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg flies, left heel gets heavy. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hips, start to circle it out. Palms are nice and flat. Weight is evenly distributed in both hands, opposite direction when you're ready. Smooth, steady breath. Inhale, three-legged dog, hips closed, toes dialed down. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose, round the spine. Three-legged, breathe in. Right knee, right tricep, breathe out. Three-legged, inhale fully. Right knee, left tricep. Three-legged, inhale. Right knee, cheetah. Turbo dog, we load. Yeah, chaturanga, take it to the belly. Inhale, cobra, untuck the toes. Hover the palms. Exhale to soften. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Nice and warm, my friends. Let's get moving. Let's get flowing. Right leg flies. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Here's your change. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Hold it here. Drop your right foot down directly under your nose, so you stamp your right foot. Inhale, single leg mountain, left knee rises up to your chest. Slight tuck of the tailbone, arms are framing the face, breathe in. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up that left leg like we did earlier for this abduction. Okay, inhale, single leg mountain, arms frame the face. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up that left knee. Inhale, we rise through center. Exhale, cactus and open, stay here. Take a full body breath in. Yeah, exhale, half moon. Option to use that block. Slow and steady. Squeeze the left glute. Stack the shoulders. Big breath in. Big breath out. Mindfully left toes to the mat. Inhale, peaceful triangle. To the back of the mat, exhale, all 10 toes pivot. Bird lunge, right arm is reaching forward. Left knee's at a 90-degree angle. Pull the belly off of that left quad. Inhale, exalted lunge, left palm to your sacrum, right arm carves up. Exhale, primal squat. Have a seat. Right shin meets the left foot. Nice. All right, right hand plants outside that right thigh, fingertips face away. Supported side plank. Inhale, we just burst open and take up space. As you exhale, left leg is going to wind behind you, half pigeon pose. I love getting into pigeon this way. It's such a different sensation, a different experience. We're keeping the chest tall and proud. Breathe in. Yeah, drop the belly, then the chest, and the head and the neck. Breathe out. Inhale, just slowly roll up belly, chest, head, and neck. Yeah, exhale to soften. Last round, we just rise up. Rolling over our left shoulder and our left hip. Start to lift your left toes up toward the ceiling. Right arm's gonna carve up and overhead. It's reaching for our left toes. It may or may not get there. Okay, use your left elbow to push down into the mat or your left thigh to kind of lift you up and stay nice and tall. Okay, take a full breath in. Feel that expansion through right side body. Yeah, take a breath out. Inhale, we rise all the way up. Plant your palms behind you. Hug your right knee into your chest. Start to lift yourself up so you're in this kind of like diagonal single leg reverse table variation, yeah? Then pull your left knee in. We meet, dropping our knees to the mat, lifting our arms up nice and high. We're on our shins. We're in a nice shin stand. Palms come to heart space. Toes are tucked. Exhale, toe squat. You might fall a little bit. Catch your bearings, right? It's weird, it's funky. Let's lean in. Inhale, halfway lift. We extend through the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to soften. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep these arms all the way up. Exhale, cactus. Lengthen, breathe in. Palms through heart space, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale, proud spine. Exhale, your flow, your way. I'll meet you in a downward facing dog, and you just take your time to get there. There is no rush. There is no right way. There's just your way. And once you're ready, inhale, left leg flies up, three-legged dog. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. We stay here. Drop your left foot down directly under your nose. Inhale, right leg lifts up, single leg mountain, right knee is lifted. Slight tuck of the tailbone, let the shoulders just kind of relax. Breathe in. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up that right knee. Squeeze the glute. Inhale, we lift up through center. Exhale, we cactus and we open. Inhale, we lift up through center. Exhale, we cactus open and stay. Take a breath in. Exhale, slow and steady, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Perhaps you use your block, maybe you float it. If you're nice and slow, use the breath. Find a focus point, a drishti that's not moving. Squeeze your right glute harder. Kick through your right heel harder. One more breath in. Yeah, stay for the sigh out. Inhale, slow and steady. Peaceful triangle, left arm carves. Take it to the back of the mat. Exhale, bird lunge. Left arm's reaching up overhead. Right knee's at a 90-degree angle. Right hand is reaching behind you. Inhale, exalt this. Right palm to your right glutes. Left arm carves up. Exhale, primal. Left shin comes down to the mat next to your right foot. Left hand plants outside left hip. Breathe in. Exhale, supported side plank. We rise high onto our left shin. Kick our right foot out. Take a full body breath in. As you exhale, wind your right leg all the way back and slide into a half pigeon variation. Chest stays lifted. Inhale, fully lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, slowly guide your belly down, then your chest, then your head and your neck. As you inhale, slowly rise the body, belly, chest, head and neck. Exhale, we soften. Inhale, we rise. Let's do that one more time. It feels so good. Exhale, we soften. Inhale, we rise. Rolling over our right shoulder and our right hip. Right toes reach up toward the ceiling. Nice. Left arm's gonna carve up and overhead. Right elbows just pressing down into our right thigh. Left fingertips are thinking about reaching for right toes. So we're still long and proud here, lengthening, breathing fully. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands plant right behind you. Left knee hugs into your chest. Inhale, lift it up, single leg reverse table variation. As you exhale, hug your right knee back. Yeah, then you're gonna drop your knees to the mat and lift yourself up. So you're in a shin stand. As you exhale, palms to heart space, toes are tucked. Hug your knees into your chest. Toe squat. Inhale, halfway lift. We lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, sweep these arms all the way up. Exhale, cactus, open up. Lengthen, breathe in. Swan dive, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Your flow, your way. I will meet you in a downward facing dog. We build, we grow. So take an inhale. Let it go. Let's keep going, my friends. Inhale, right leg flies. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cheetah. Drop your right foot down. Inhale, single leg mountain. Left knee rises. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Find your balance. Exhale, just one time. We cactus and open. Left hand catches left shin. Breathe in. Exhale, Chopasana, half moon. Opening up. Maybe you're just balancing in space here. Maybe you grab your block. Option to always release this left shin. Okay, take a full body breath in. Soften, stay for the breath out. Mindful release of this. Inhale, peaceful triangle, we rise. To the back of the mat, exhale, flying bird or bird lunge. Pop off the back toes. Inhale, exalted lunge, right toes to the mat, left palm, left glute, right arm carves up. Over your right shoulder, exhale, rainbow warrior, slight lateral lunge, right knee. To the back of the mat, primal squat, right shin comes down, right palm plants outside right hip, left hand, left shin, again, breathe in. Exhale, Chopasana variation, rising high onto your right shin. Take a full body breath in. Exhale, release this half pigeon variation. Left toes just kind of push back. Inhale, lift the chest up nice and high. Exhale, here's your change. Pigeon lift, palms are flat. Tuck your left toes. Push your hips up and back, driving through the knife edge of your right foot. Inhale, mindfully come right back down to half pigeon. Exhale, pigeon lift. Last round, inhale, come right back down. Exhale, pigeon lift. Inhale, drop it, half pigeon. Rolling over your left shoulder and your left hip, left toes are up to the ceiling. Exhale into this nice side bend. Inhale, we rise. Right palm plants outside right hip. Exhale, little stargazer, rise onto your right shin. Lift your hips, thrust them forward, squeeze your glutes. As you exhale, drop your sit bones back down. Reverse table, both legs just reverse. I know you're at a slight diagonal. Just lean in, it's all good. Breathe in fully. As you breathe out, drag your right toes back by your glute. Yeah, and then drop your right knee down as you sit up in a more primal variation than last time. Take an inhale. To the top of the mat, we'll just kind of slightly pivot our toes. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press your right hip forward. Send your left hip back just a little bit. Take an inhale. Swivel Malasana Yogi Squat. Exhale. Inhale, pyramid. Come right back into it. Exhale, swivel Malasana. Right palm plants. Right knee plants. Top of the mat. Left arm flies. Inhale. Exhale, left palm plants, left leg kicks bird dog, right arm extends. Take a full body breath in. Exhale, right palm plants, left foot plants, right ankle crosses over, left cross ankle downward facing dog. Inhale, we roll like a high plank, cross ankle chaturanga. All the way to the belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, floating cobra. Exhale, soften. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Reset, shake your head, yes. Thank you for showing up today. Shake your head, no. If something doesn't serve, just let it go. It's all good, okay? It's just movement. Inhale, left leg flies, three-legged dog. Exhale, cheetah, need to nose. Three-legged, breathe in. Cheetah, breathe out. Left foot plants, inhale. Right knee rises, single leg mountain. Exhale, cactus and open the hip. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus and open, we stay. Right hand, right shin, breathe in. Exhale, Chopasana in your half moon. Holding on to this bind. Still trying to stack the shoulders. Still trying to open up the chest to the side of the mat. Push your shin into your hand. Push your hand into your shin. We've played with this already. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Mindful release. Inhale, peaceful triangle, we rise. Exhale to the back of the mat. Flying bird, pop off the left toes. Option to stay in bird lunge always. Inhale, exalted, left toes to the mat, right palm to your sacrum, left arm lifts. Over your left shoulder, exhale, rainbow warrior, slight lateral lunge, left side. To the back of the mat, primal squat, left shin comes all the way down. Left palm plants, right hand, right shin. Exhale, Chopasana, rise high onto your left shin. Take a full body inhale. Exhale, mindfully release into this half pigeon variation. Inhale, we rise high. Our chest is lifted, palms are flat, right toes are tucked. Exhale, pigeon lift. Drive through the knife edge of your left foot. Inhale, drop it right back down. Exhale, we push. Last round, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, drop it all the way down. Rolling over our right shoulder and our right hip, right toes up to the ceiling. Left arm carves up and over. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, we rise. Left palm plants outside that left hip. Stargazer. Rise high onto your shins. Thrust the hips forward. Big squeeze of the glutes. And as you exhale, come on down. We're meeting in a reverse table toward the top of the mat. You're at a slight diagonal. Inhale, we lift the hips. As you exhale, drag your left toes back towards your glutes. Dropping your left knee to the mat, we rise high, stacking our shoulders over our hips. You're in kind of a primal variation. And then as you exhale, pyramid, extending through both of the knees, pressing your left hip forward, pushing your right hip back. Take a breath in. Pivot, malasana, yogi squat. Yeah, let's floss that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, malasana. To the top of the mat, it's an easy twist. Left palm plants, left knee plants, right arm flies up. Hug your right knee into midline. As you exhale, right palm plants, right foot kicks, left arm extends, bird dog, breathe in. Exhale, cross ankle down dog, left palm plants, right foot plants, left ankle in front of your right. Inhale, we roll, cross ankle high plank, cross ankle chaturanga all the way to the belly. Unwind yourself. Inhale, floating cobra. Exhale to soften. Tuck your toes. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale to settle. Pressing your forehead down into the mat. Or stacking the palms if the mat's a little far, right? Get comfortable. I like to flip my palms up toward the ceiling too. Sometimes that just helps find a little more softness within my body. A little more softness within my breath. I receive the energy that I need. Inhale fully through the nose. Right here, lion's breath it out. One more. Lion's breath. Nice. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go nice and high. Look at the top of your mat. Bend your knees, load your spring. So you're kind of in a turbo dog when we load, okay? Then look where you want your feet to go. Think high hips. Exhale, send them there. Halfway lift. Inhale. Push into the shins. Shins push into the hands. Exhale, forward fold. All right. This sequence is a lot different. Okay, we're just going to throw it off a little bit so that we break free of the monotony of the flow, and then we put it all together with a nice bow. All right. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep these arms up. Exhale, diver's lunge. Right foot sweeps behind you. Airplane the arms. Inhale, right knee to the mat. 90-90. We rise. Exhale, like we were doing in our half pigeon. We're just going to swing this left leg behind us. Ready? Funky chaturanga. Catch yourself. Catch yourself. There it is. Take a full body breath in. Exhale. Cheetah. Left foot to the ground. Right knee to your nose. Take an inhale. Exhale. Dancing warrior. Right foot extends. Left arm flies up. Full body breath in. Cross ankle down dog is your breath out. Unwind into a reverse table. So all 10 toes pivot to the left all the way until you're in a single arm reverse table. Lift, lift, lift the hips. Use posterior chain. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, cross ankle down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. We're unwinding. Exhale, lizard. Left foot outside left hand. Inhale, left arm reaches to the top of the mat. Option to exhale, left elbow, right knee. Or a full pistol step through, dropping your sit bones all the way down to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, send it all the way back. Lizard. Inhale, left leg flies up. Exhale, kundalini, left knee behind the right. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Kundalini, breathe out.
Three-legged dog, inhale. Step through your thumbs, runner's lunge, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the chest, exhale, pop off, warrior three. Option to airplane those arms or reach them up overhead. Take a full body breath in, breathe it out. Inhale, chair pose, right foot meets the left, arms frame the face. Breath of joy on the exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, two more. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, palms to prayer heart space. Full inhale. Reset, softening your mountain. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, diver's lunge. Left foot sweeps back, airplane the arms, 90 degrees with the right knee. Inhale, 90-90, left knee to the mat, arms frame the face. Exhale, funky chaturanga. So it's a knee balance, winding the right leg behind you. Catch yourself. Yes, right toes to the mat, breathe in. Left knee to your nose, breathe out, cheetah. Dancing warrior, left leg extends, right arm flies up, take a full body. Inhale. Cross ankle down dog, left in front of right, exhale. Unwind, all 10 toes, pivot to the right, single arm reverse table. Use back body, lift the hips up nice and high, big squeeze of the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, cross ankle down dog. Inhale, right leg flies three-legged. Exhale, right foot steps outside, right hand lizard. Inhale, right arm reaches to the top of the mat. Option to tap or pistol step through, exhale into it. If you pistol step through, have a seat. Reset the body, reset the breath, breathe in. And then lift yourself right back up, lizard, breathe out. Inhale, right leg flies. Exhale, kundalini down dog. Inhale, right leg flies. Kundalini down dog. Inhale, lengthen. Runner's lunge, step through the palms. Inhale, lengthen. Warrior three, we pop off. Woo. Got my snake plant in the way. So mind your balance. Breathe fully and intentionally. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. 3 breaths of joy. Let's get it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, palms to prayer heart space. We just pause. We notice. We breathe. Settle in. We've got one final sequence, just putting all of this together, okay, my friends? How lucky are we to move together, to grow together, to get lost together, to become and unbecome together over and over again. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, palms through heart space, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, proud spine. Your flow, your way. I'll meet you in a down dog. Hips go nice and high. Big breath in. Reset. Breathe out. All right, let's get this final sequence. Right leg flies. Breathe in. Exhale, cheetah. Breathe out. Right foot plants. Inhale, left knee rises. Single leg mountain. Exhale, cactus and open. Chopasana. Option to hold it. Option to float it. You do you. Inhale, peaceful triangle. Slow and steady. Exhale to the top of the mat, diver's lunge. Left toes pivot. Airplane the arms behind you. Inhale, left knee to the mat. Arms frame the face, 90-90. Exhale, funky chaturanga. Right leg extends back. Catch yourself. Boop. Yes, cheetah. Right toes plant. Left knee to nose. Dancing warrior. Left leg extends. Right arm lifts up. Full body breath in. Cross ankle down. Dogs the breath out. All 10 toes swivel to the right. Reverse your table. Lift your hips up nice and high. All right, we're meeting another part of our sequence here. So pull your right toes back towards your glute. Drop your right knee to the mat. Sit yourself up nice and tall. You're in this primal variation that we've done before, but at the back of the mat. Option to stay, option to take that Chopasana variation again in this funky primal. And then we meet back right here in our primal squat. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid, breathe out. Take an inhale. Malasana, yogi squat. Exhale into it. Inhale, pyramid, back of the mat. Exhale, malasana. To the top of the mat. Easy twist. Left palm plants, left knee plants, right arm flies up. Breathe in fully. Exhale, bird dog. Right palm plants, right leg extends, left arm lifts up. Inhale. As you exhale, drop it down. Here's your change. You're just going to slide back into your half pigeon. Lift your chest up nice and high. Breathe in. Sleeping pigeon, breathe out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Option to stay. Option to roll yourself up. Option to stay here. Option to roll over your right shoulder and your right hip. We can stay here. We can play with a compass variation. Left hand catches the right foot to lift yourself up and off of the earth. So left hand's catching the knife edge of the right foot. My right hand is pushing down onto the ground. My right tricep is pushing into my right thigh. Taking a full body breath in and a full body breath out. Inhale, if you have this, mindfully release. Don't let the leg drop down. And then soften it all the way. Rolling back onto our half pigeon and then pushing back into a turbo dog. Downward facing dog, hips go nice and high, pedal it out. Yeah, let's get our final side in this sequence, okay? Left leg flies, breathe in fully. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Cheetah, knee to nose. Drop your left foot down, inhale, right knee lifts up, single leg mountain. Exhale, cactus and open, Chopasana variation of your choice. You get to enjoy for a full breath in and then a full breath out. Mindful release, inhale, peaceful triangle, left arm carves. Exhale, diver's lunge, right toes pivot, airplane the arms. Inhale, 90-90, right knee to the mat, arms frame the face. Exhale, funky chaturanga, left leg sweeps behind you, catch yourself, boop. Left toes to the mat. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Dancing warrior, right leg extends, left arm flies up. Big breath in. Cross ankle down dog, breathe out. All 10 toes pivot to the left. Reverse your table. So now all 10 toes are facing the back of the mat. Hips lift up nice and high, posterior chains working. All right, left toes, drag them back. Drop your sit bones to your left heel. Stack your shoulders over your hips. You're in a primal squat variation. Option to stay. Option to take that nice fun Chopasana once more, rising high. It's a little same, but the different, right? We're meeting in this primal squat variation. Breathe in. Pyramid, breathe out. Both knees extend. Inhale fully. Malasana, exhale. Inhale, pyramid, back of the mat. Exhale, malasana, side of the mat. Inhale, easy twist, top of the mat. Right palm plants, right knee plants, left arm flies. Hug your left knee into midline. Exhale, bird dog, left palm plants, left leg extends, right arm reaches. Breathe in. Exhale, right palm plants, left toes plant, half pigeon, slide back. Option to stay with a nice tall, proud chest. Option to drop it down into your sleeping pigeon. We are not here for long. Smooth, steady breath. The breath anchors us. So come back to it if you've lost it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Option to stay. Option to rise up and take this fun little compass variation. So we roll over our left hip and our left shoulder. And our right arm is reaching for our left foot this time, right? And our left hand's gonna plant down onto the mat. You're gonna take a full body breath in. I set myself up by putting my left hand outside of my left thigh for a second, just to help lift my leg up. Lift it up, inside, drop it down. That's how I get into it. That helps me with my shoulder mobility. That helps me so it doesn't feel like I'm itching to get out of it either, right? Breathing in fully. Soften the jaw. Breathe out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale mindfully, let it go. Boop. Exhale, soften it to the mat. Rolling over that right hip. So you're in a half pigeon. This time we're going to swing our left leg forward and give ourselves a nice hug. You have made it through our sequence today. How exciting is that? This is like the best part. Giving yourself a hug, having extreme gratitude and appreciation for yourself, your abilities, your courage in showing up, your strength and resilience. Take one more breath here. And when you're feeling ready, start to unwind yourself and take yourself onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Back to how we started. Let's draw some circles on the ceiling. Opposite direction. Cactus or T, the arms out, breathe in. Knees fall to the left, gaze shifts right, breathe out. Option to stay, option to catch the outside of that right foot, kicking your foot into your hand, pushing your hand into your foot, and getting a little bit more of an extension through our IT band, our TFL. And just soften, we unfurl our eyebrows. We come back to our breath. The flow was all over the place. We kind of just went all around the mat today. We switched our feet a lot. And sometimes it can get confusing or we can't catch our balance. And that's kind of the point. Just know that. It's kind of the point. It's supposed to be beautifully messy. We face different directions. We might be off of our mat. We might have the wrong foot forward, but it's not really the wrong foot, right? It's just at the wrong time. And the sooner we learn these things on our mat, the sooner we allow grace and we just laugh things off because it's just yoga, it's just movement. I think the sooner that we can have that same intention off of our mat. And the physical practice teaches us everything that we need for the real world. Take a breath in. As you exhale, figure 4, reverse. Wait, reverse figure 4. So right ankle's just crossed over your left thigh. The sole of the left foot's planted in the floor, just because there's no need to go any further. If you want to interlace your fingers around your left hamstring, then go for it. Otherwise, just kind of be. You've done enough. Meet yourself here. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Inhale, waterfall. Both feet go up to the ceiling. Just roll out the ankles, flex and point through the toes, crack the toes a little bit, and little shakes. I love to shake my legs here like they're worms, like they're crazy. And if you think you're being crazy, be crazier. And then inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Exhale, spinal twist. Knees fall to the right, gaze shifts left. Option to stay. Option to catch the knife edge of your left foot and extend. Shoulders are melting into the ground. Jaw is slack, eyebrows are unfurrowed. Give yourself permission to soften now. We're here for 2 more full deep breaths. Inhaling fully into the belly, chest. Exhaling it all out, softening even more. Let the exhale deepen this stretch. Inhale fully. Exhale, melt. Inhale. Exhale, recline to figure 4. Left ankle just crosses over that right thigh. Sole of the right foot's planted.
I like a very micro tuck of my chin toward my chest. Kind of helps make the spine more neutral. It feels nice and supported. Breathe in fully. Breathe out. As you've noticed, I love to blow raspberries, so help yourself. The more noise, the better. The sillier, the better. The goofier, the better. The funkier, the better. Our time to play and to meet ourselves exactly where we are with no judgment or expectation. Waterfall, feet go up to the ceiling. Roll out the ankles. Flex and point the toes. Shake the legs. Shake them crazier. And then crazier. Yeah, hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze into the tightest ball that you can. Squeeze harder. Squeeze harder. Even harder. How much smaller can you get? Squeeze your glutes, your eyes. Clench your jaw. Squeeze your thighs together. Squeeze your hands, your forearms, your shoulders. Squeeze tighter for 3. Tighter for 2. Tighter for 1. Exhale, release into your Shavasana, your final resting shape. Finding whatever feels most comfortable, whatever your body is craving. If there are any other shapes that your body's craving, then this is a great time to take them. Today's class had really fun sprinkles of the kind of postures that we do in a warm-up and in a cool-down. Our bridge poses and our reverse tables, our pigeon poses, our Janu Shirshasana stretches. It was really fun to incorporate them throughout our flow and to integrate them into more of a peak transition instead of focusing them only on a cool down or a warm up. So thank you so much for playing with me today. Thank you for getting on your mat. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for holding space with me. And thank you for trusting me to guide you. Stay here for as long as you can. Enjoy the pause. Until next time, my friends, may everyone, everywhere know love, know light, and know peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace.